Now, good morning, everyone, and I hope you are fine wherever you are. On June 14th, 2023, Pauline Njoroge, who is a known supporter of Azimio and a strong critic of Ruto's government, went on her Twitter page and accused the State House social media team of using ChatGPT to publish the president's statement. Now, in a rejoinder, the State House social media team head, Sam Therese, silenced Pauline Njoroge and said that he would expose her personal information. Now, the heated exchange between Pauline Njoroge, who is a known supporter of Azimio and a strong critic of the current administration, the exchange between Pauline Njoroge and Sam Therese is not my concern. My concern is this ChatGPT thing. I know many may not understand or relate how important this technology is to Kenya and to the world. Now, I will just give you a brief history of this thing which they call ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a product of OpenAI or Open Artificial Intelligence. Artificial intelligence, in my view and in my own understanding, is the simulation of human intelligence using computers. That is, allowing computers to think for humans, allowing computers to do what humans do, allowing computers to make decisions that humans ought to make, and allowing computers to perform tasks that humans ought to perform. That is artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence is not that new. It started in the 1940s. It was invented in the 1940s. Now, this thing, ChatGPT, is a product of open artificial intelligence. Simply put, ChatGPT is a product of AI. ChatGPT is very new. This technology came or was established on November 30th, 2020. 2020. That was during Corona outbreak. That means that ChatGPT is, I can say, around 2 years old. 2 years old. Despite being 2 years old, ChatGPT has actively influenced the current technology and the current human thinking. Now, the founder of ChatGPT, Sam Altman, who is an American entrepreneur, was recently asked or questioned about the potential benefits and the potential dangers of this ChatGPT. Now, before I go to Sam Altman's responses, I would like to inform Kenyans and the whole world what this ChatGPT is capable of doing. Now, I know in most cases when we are writing speeches, we often type on computers. We do research, then we type on computers, maybe on Word or Excel. Sometimes we do write such statements on paper and written after doing some very intensive research. You can remember when in colleges or in universities you do research, then you write them, either type them on computers or write them on foolscapes. Now, ChatGPT is making it easier to do research and to type and to write. ChatGPT as a software and as a technology allows you to just type your question on the computer, anything you need on the computer, and it will be done. For example, you can go to this ChatGPT platform and then just type a question, maybe write a 5-page statement on the Russia-Ukraine war, and within minutes ChatGPT shall have generated a 5-page statement on the Russia-Ukraine war. You can also go to ChatGPT and instruct the software to write a 1-page press statement on artificial intelligence, and within seconds ChatGPT shall have generated your 1-page press statement. With these abilities, I must maintain that ChatGPT does everything that humans do in a perfect way, in a very perfect way. I engage online in very many activities, and one of my activities online is freelance writing. Now, in freelance writing, we get assignments and then type them on Word documents. ChatGPT has made it easier for students to complete their assignments within minutes. They only just need to type the questions, then the answers are generated. Now, that is the potential of ChatGPT. Why should we be worried about ChatGPT, or why should the Kenyan government be worried about ChatGPT? I told you that Sam Altman is the founder and the CEO of OpenAI, and OpenAI is the industry behind the development of ChatGPT. Now, Sam Altman was summoned by the United States Senate Judiciary Subcommittee on Privacy, Technology, and the Law. The summon meant to question the entrepreneur and the technologist about the potential benefits and pitfalls of ChatGPT. Atman was very clear. To me, he was very truthful. Atman gave some very shocking revelations about the potential benefits and pitfalls of ChatGPT. I will just give you the word-to-word statements of Sam Altman about the potential effects of ChatGPT on the current generation. Now, Altman appeared before the Senate committee on May 16th, that is this year. It was on a Tuesday. And while responding to the senators' concerns, Altman stated, and I quote, "My worst fear is that we, the field, the technology, cause significant harm to the world. If this technology goes wrong, it can go quite wrong. We want to work with the government to protect that from happening." Now that is Sam Altman asserting that ChatGPT has the capability of going wrong. That is the developer, the founder of ChatGPT, stating that there is some potential of ChatGPT going wrong. Sam Altman further used very ominous words. He added, while responding to the same questions, "I think people should be happy that we are a little bit scared of this. I am particularly worried that these models could be used for large-scale disinformation. Now that they are getting better at writing computer code, they could be used for offensive cyber attacks." Sam Altman, who is the founder of OpenAI and the entrepreneur and the technologist linked to ChatGPT, is warning Kenyans and the world about the potential setbacks of OpenAI and particularly ChatGPT. Sam Altman, who is not a Kenyan, is an American, is concerned that this technology has the potential of disinformation and opening security breaches. I don't know whether the State House, the Kenyan State House social media team know about these warnings, or I might assume that they are aware of the warnings, but they assume. If they are not aware of the warnings, then I refer them to this video, and they must listen keenly to what Sam Altman, the founder and CEO of OpenAI and the developer of ChatGPT, they should listen to his warnings about the potential dangers of ChatGPT before using it. I think the world should be worried about artificial intelligence, allowing computers to think like humans and make decisions that humans should make is, let me say, negligence. A time will come and it will soon come when computers will control humans. Remember, these technology developers also cited the potential of these AI technologies developing emotions. If they develop emotions, and if the technologies go wrong, that means that the current AI developments or establishment will have the potential of controlling humans. And soon, and very soon, we might have a computer revolution and human extinction. That is the potential of AI and the looming dangers of ChatGPT. I believe the Kenyan government and the State House media team should be well informed about not only the benefits of these technologies or softwares, but also their potential dangers. ChatGPT is at some point good, but to a large extent a danger to the security of the president. It is a danger to the security of confidential information. Remember that ChatGPT can do anything, and I mean anything. It can do anything. And being that it can do anything, extremists may use this technology to do some very dangerous things to the country. Now, my humble message to the State House media team: before you fully embrace the use of ChatGPT, remember Sam Altman's words. Remember his statements and warnings about the potential dangers of this technology. And if you do so, I think care will be taken and a lot of confidential information will be saved from leakage. Thank you and have a very good day.